How long is it going to go?
15 minutes.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. All right.
I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't. You're in good hands. I'll take
sure?
it. Hey, man, I'm Abbott to your Costello.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm all good.
All right, three, 2, 1.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to another Detroit Pierce podcast featuring my dad. All right, I set this up last week. I also tweeted about it earlier, and I've let you guys know I haven't watched any football. I'm back home. I'm in Nebraska, and I was at a farm, and I have not watched for the first time in I think forever. I haven't watched a single snap of football today. NFL. The NFL today.
NFL football.
Right, and you root for the Lions. I'll set you up. You're the guy. You got Michigan State on. You're the guy who has put me through this, who put me in this situation. And
of being the Lions fan.
Correct.
Right.
Of being a Lions fan.
That's my fault.
That's your fault. And
there's nothing good about that.
Correct. And that's all your fault. And
right.
My therapist...
I freely admit that.
Correct. And...
The amount of cruelty that you need to pay to me in order to get even is a big number.
It's a lot.
Okay.
And you are a big Lions fan. You know Lions football. But after that, you follow football, you follow NFL, but I'm
not a nut like you.
Right. Like,
that's what you're saying.
For instance, he knows who Tua Tagovailoa is, but he doesn't know who Jacoby Brissett is. Like, how is he supposed to know the second string quarterback of the Miami Dolphins? Right. So he understands football, but
I know Tua, but I don't know his last name.
Right.
It's stuff like that.
Right. Exactly. Okay. All right.
Or I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Right. But nobody does. Not even
his mother knows how.
Correct. Okay, so let's start off with the podcast. Again, I don't know anything. This is live. This is my first reaction to anything.
Flat out,
cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
All right, and we're recording this right before the Sunday Night Football game, right? So we're not going to talk about the Sunday Night Football game, but we will talk about all the games leading up to that game. Dad, first off, I want to talk about the Lions.
Yes.
At Minnesota.
Yep.
Picked it. They're plus 10.
The Lions were plus 10.
They were plus 10
As if
today.
I didn't know.
Right.
As if I had to ask. That was a dumb question. Of course, it wasn't the Vikings that was playing. That was the dumbest thing I'll ever say in my life.
But look,
all right.
Plus 10. Here's my early thoughts and predictions before you even tell me.
Okay.
I think that the Lions... I think the Lions lost, but in a close game. I think they cover, but they don't win. I think Minnesota... But I think... It all depends about if Dalvin Cook is out. If Dalvin Cook was out, then okay, I understand. But I think that they lose.
You gotta have Dalvin Cook.
You gotta have Dalvin Cook if you're a Vikings.
He could walk through the door and I wouldn't even know who that was.
But I think the Lions.
What the heck is that?
Here's my score prediction: Vikings 24, Lions 21. Okay, Dad, walk me through what happened with the Lions. All right, tell me what you know.
Well, let's start with the fact that the Lions lost.
Okay.
Again, how confident do you feel right now? After I announced that, if I lead with that, do you feel really good about 24-21? Do you really feel good about covering at that point? If I just lead with
No. I lead with my heart. Okay.
Do you want to adjust, knowing that?
How about this?
I give you a little bit.
How about you tell me what the score was after the first quarter? Can you do that? This is a curveball I'm throwing at you.
All right, so this is after the block score. Where's the?
I know. I threw it.
Man.
Okay, fine.
How many interceptions and crap like that? Play-by-play, gag cast, recap.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm at. What are you doing? Jeez, oh, Pete. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I don't even know the box score.
All right.
Box score. I've got how many yards Goff threw for.
Okay.
I can tell you he threw an interception. How about this?
Okay.
I'll give you this.
Yeah, just give me a hint.
His quarterback rating was 64.3.
Oh,
how about that?
Oh, no.
Against Cousins.
Oh, my gosh.
Cousins' rating was 94.6. Now what do you think the score was?
Oh, God.
And you already know that they lost, so I gave you that.
I think the Lions
How
lost.
much? Do you want another stat?
Yeah, give me one more stat.
Well, like what? What are you hot for?
What team? The Lions. Did Swift score a touchdown?
Swift carried the ball 11 times for 51 yards.
Oh, no.
And he scored a touchdown.
Oh, okay. I'm back.
He scored a touchdown.
I'm going to predict. I'm going to make my prediction. Lions
lost. You
lost.
Know that.
I know they lost. All right. I'm going to give my score prediction now that I know that. And then you're gonna tell me, okay?
And you can't see this.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
On Funk and Wagnall's front porch, as Johnny Carson used to say.
I'm gonna say 28 Vikings, 10 Lions.
So they don't cover.
So they don't cover.
So that's what you're going with.
I'm switching.
Final answer.
Final answer. Go ahead.
Final answer. Minnesota. Well,
come on. You can't be teasing me.
Detroit 17.
Okay.
Minnesota 19.
It was close.
It was close. I don't have the quarters on here.
It was close.
I can't figure out the darn.
19 to. Oh my gosh.
Now, here's the other kicker on this. Now that we've revealed this,
they lost by 2 in Minnesota.
They lost by 2 in Minnesota. Now, the other kicker on this is that your coach, who claimed that they were going to be chewing on people's kneecaps, wept after the game.
No, he didn't.
Here's an image of him right here. How does he look to you? I mean, he looks like...
serious?
There's a guy that looks like his dog just ran away.
God.
I mean, seriously. Not that the dog died. He looks like a guy whose dog... I don't know what happened with the dog. He looks like this, doesn't he? I mean, seriously.
Are you kidding me?
He looks like his dog ran away. That's where we're at. He's 0-5. It's not. They lost 19 to 17, and and Campbell looks like his dog just ran away.
Are you kidding?
That is where you're at with your team right now. And it's my fault. I taught him how to do this. It's my fault. People.
Why?
I taught him how to be a Lions
All
fan.
right. And as a Lions fan, I need to know, okay? I'm
Are
adjusting.
there any real Lions fans? Let me ask you that. I'm putting you on the spot.
Good question.
I mean, to be a Lions fan, is it the same as being a fan of anything else? I just really I've been philosophical.
I know.
I really don't think that
here's the
anybody's
thing.
really, truly... I mean, they're fans. I'm a fan. But it's not the same.
I know. Why do we do this to ourselves?
Yeah,
why do I ever watch a game? Why do I ever have faith? They literally.
Do you know what self-masochism is? That's what that is.
I don't understand.
It's where you just just punish yourself. You know, back during the Black Plague, people felt so guilty with sin, they took penance ropes and they put fish hooks in the penance ropes, and then they beat themselves on the back with the rope and ripped the flesh out. That's a Lions fan trying to repent of their sins. That's what they did. They took the rope and they beat themselves. They didn't beat other people. They beat themselves. They put fish hooks in there and they ripped it. That's being a Lions fan. Your coach looks like his dog just ran away. Now, how do you lead? I'm sorry, I'm taking.
No, it's hilarious.
It's
hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out the mic levels. It's just unbelievable. They only lost by 2 in Minnesota. And
I don't know the.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about the Lions? Here, let me give you a better app. All right, here. What I want you to do is I want you to click that app. The S one. Okay. And you see how you see all the scores.
Yeah.
And you see the Lions at the very top. And you see if you just click
Lions at the very oh, here you go.
Yeah. Okay, so then when you click it, then it hits the box score. Okay.
All right. After one quarter, it was tied.
Oh,
at the half, it was 13-6. So when I was in church, so I didn't, and I live in Nebraska.
So he didn't catch the first half.
I mean, they broadcast the Lions game to a spot on the map about the size of my kitchen table and my dining room table here. So it's 13-6 at the half. Nobody scored in the third quarter, and then the Lions roared back in the last quarter. And outscored them 11-6.
So overall, how should I feel? I'll just give my live reaction on how I feel.
So I'm getting rid of this.
Yeah, you can get rid of that. Well, I gotta. Don't worry, I'll figure out. How do I feel?
How should you feel? You should feel as if they're going to play 17 games and they're 0-5. You should feel. See, now this is the deal. Here's the scenario. Okay, Pierce.
I'm dead.
Let me give a scenario for you and for your audience.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a minister. I'm a Presbyterian minister, which means as a Lions fan, let's face facts. I'm the only one here who's sober on. And I mean, as far as love for Lions. It's like me, I'm a realist with the Lions. How you're supposed to feel is that they're 0-5 and they're headed for 3-14. I mean, who are they going to beat? Who do they got next week? I don't even know who they got. I don't even watch anymore. I've been through it all. I was the Barry Sanders years, Kramer, the last playoff game. I was there that they won. What was that? 1991. They beat the Dallas Cowboys before they got there. They got smoked. They got smoked like brisket in the game against the Redskins in the next game. I mean, like everybody saw that coming. I mean, seriously, no one has suffered. I was there when the guy for the Bears, Eddie Payton, not Walter Payton, Eddie Payton ran the ball back all the way on the first play of overtime. I was there. I was there with Hipple. Rooting like crazy.
So then why did you hand this team off to me?
I don't know. I'm a terrible guy.
That's what I'm saying. All right.
I lost the face
Hey,
idea,
hold
and
on.
you're going to see
Okay,
the scores.
no, I'm not.
It'll
No, I'm not. Look. I'm not looking.
you're
All
not
right, hold
looking.
on. I'm going to tell. So what we're
Don't
going to do.
look.
No, these are my picks. These are my picks.
All right, I can get the scores over here.
Now, I don't need to know the box score now. I just wanted to know the box score for the.
You need scores of other things?
I just need a score for the other NFL games. All right, we're going to run through.
I got score. No, I got them right here. I got them.
Well, hold on.
You've got the bets, and I've got the scores.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. We should have done more rehearsal, but that's fine.
I think this is really charming and funny. You don't think
I did.
Seriously, you don't think this is good?
Okay.
I mean, I've seen your show before. This is the best you've. Am I right? People write in. Send your comments in. How the hell could this be any worse than anything else you've done? Okay. You know, what is this? Is some kind of a high water mark, and we're that far below? Give me a break.
Okay.
Nobody believes that's true.
Okay.
All
right. So here are my picks. All right.
Okay.
I
haven't seen any scores.
I haven't seen. The only score I've seen was Atlanta was up 10-0 against the Jets.
You want me to? Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what my pick is.
All right.
And then you tell me what the score was and tell. So and I'm really bad at math, so you're gonna have to kind of walk me through. But anyway, if I mess
great
up
in Spanish though. Bad man.
Okay.
Great at Spanish.
All right, you ready? I had Atlanta -3
against the Jets.
Correct. I felt really good at
Falcons -3. Okay. Well, Falcons 27.
Okay.
Still feel good?
Feel really good.
Jets 20.
Yeah.
You won that. You covered. You covered. Yeah.
All right. New England at Houston.
New England at Houston.
I think that Mac Jones is.
The heck is
I think.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Houston. I'll talk so you can find it. I'll fill in time so you
well,
just tell me. Okay.
That's great.
I think Houston is the worst team in NFL history, even worse than the Lions.
What's the line on that game?
7.5. I took New England -7.5.
Yeah. That was not good.
Really? What was?
Yeah. No, it was Patriots won by 3.
Seriously.
25-22, and as I recall, as I was fading off to a nap, it was real close. I mean, you'll have to look up.
Okay, I'll have to look it up later.
I think that was a late developing thing.
Jeez.
I think the Texans is a
New England's bad.
No, I was fading off to a nap.
I'm glad. Okay,
No,
Miami
I was preaching, and then I fell off to a nap.
All right, Miami at Tampa Bay. Jacoby Brissett, the quarterback. Tampa Bay strong.
Miami at Tampa Bay.
Right.
I love this one.
I like Tampa Bay -10.
You had Tampa Bay -10.
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel if I told you that the Dolphins scored 17 points?
Really good.
You feel really good.
I feel good.
And you had Tampa Bay -10, and you still think they scored at least 28 points?
Yes. Yeah.
Tampa Bay scored 45. I watched some of that.
Let's go, baby.
Because I'm in Nebraska and I get
2-1.
every single Tom Brady game for whatever reason.
2-1. 2-1. All right, next game. Philadelphia at Carolina.
Philadelphia at Carolina.
Right. I didn't take the spread. Because Philadelphia was the underdog, so I took Philadelphia money line to win that game. Even though they're the underdog, I took Philadelphia. What was
the line?
It was 2, I believe. I just took a money line. I took the underdog. It was a
You took the points.
Yeah, I took
You took the Eagles in 2.5?
Yes.
All right.
I actually took a money line. I didn't even take them spread. They were the heavy underdog, so I get.
Do you feel good if I told you that the Eagles scored 21 points?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
You would change? Right now, you're going to flip.
No, I'm not. Don't hedge. Go. Tell me what the score was.
It was Eagles 21.
Okay.
Panthers 18.
What a big pick.
I think you flipped.
I almost did. I almost flipped.
No,
I almost flipped. Almost flipped.
I think there was something in the tone of my voice that caused you to come back.
Did.
So that means you flipped.
No, I didn't flip.
No, you flipped.
Official no flip.
No,
official no flip. Official no flip. Official no flip.
Go back on the
4-1.
film. I think there was a tonality to my voice that caused you to stay back.
Officially, I'm 4-1 as of right now because the next pick was Lions +10. Next game.
I think you're 3-2.
Tennessee at Jacksonville. Urban Meyer dealing with the grind.
All right.
I like Tennessee minus 4.5.
You like Tennessee
minus 4.5.
No, who set that line?
Urban Meyer dealing with the grind.
Who the hell set the line on that game?
Look, Urban Meyer is grinding. Urban Meyer is grinding his way to the top. It takes a long time.
That was the dumbest line in the world. 4.5 points. How bad is Tennessee? What's their record? Really bad, I guess.
Okay, so what was the score?
All right, so the Jaguars scored 19.
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, I won that easy.
37-19.
Yeah, that was easy.
All right.
Pittsburgh.
I'll go faster now.
No, that's fine.
I'm under the assumption that people are really.
We're getting into the groove. We're really in the groove.
What are you talking about? We were in the groove from the beginning. You think the beginning of this was crappy? I thought it was gold. I thought it was really good. I do. What do I got to do? I got nowhere to go.
Denver at Pittsburgh. I don't have the spread. I just know that Pittsburgh was a home dog. I love a home dog.
I taught you well.
I gotta switch I'm moving the camera around. I love Pittsburgh. I think Denver. I don't know what the line was because I just picked Pittsburgh as the home dog, money line straight up.
All right, the Broncos scored 19.
Yeah, I like Pittsburgh. I love it.
All right, 27-19.
So I've only missed one pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You flipped on me.
I didn't flip.
You kind of flipped.
No flippage.
Okay.
If you want these,
if
you want to see
flippage
if this
there.
is legit, I tweeted it out so you can double check me.
I really did think there was some flippage there. I did.
Green Bay at Cincinnati.
Green Bay.
This is. I think I'm. How about this? I will say that I'm promising.
Green Bay and Cincinnati. Yeah, this was on the other channel while I was falling off to a nap.
I am promising you that I think this is a bad pick. I think I got this wrong. I picked Cincinnati +3 at home. I love
+3.
Yeah, I like
that was the line.
Yeah, I like a good home dog, and I hate the Packers. I picked Cincinnati. Go ahead.
All right, so I saw a little bit of this as I was fading out to my nap, so I've got a little bit.
How long was this nap?
It was about 20 minutes. It takes a while to fade, though, as lots of people watching will know. So
nothing better than a Sunday nap.
So it's a 3. So the Bengals are a 3-point dog. 3
at home.
And if I told you that the Bengals, how shall I do this? If I told you that the Packers scored 25, how would you feel?
Not good. I really wouldn't feel good. Not enough to switch, though.
Okay, so final seconds of the game.
Okay. Oh, this is a good game.
Yes, very good game, and the final score is Packers 25, Bengals 22. In overtime.
Oh my gosh! Really?
And I happen to know I probably fell asleep when they were going into overtime, but I happen to know that the Bengals came out. It was 4th and about 2, and the guy tried to kick one from about 57 yards, and it hit the post.
Oh no way!
Yeah, and then the Packers have got it, and Rodgers throws one pass, and Crosby is his name. He comes out, and he's got less than that. He had about a 50-yarder.
Really?
And he missed it by about
so there's
2 feet.
So they both wanted to lose.
Yeah, he missed it by a couple of feet, and then they went to overtime. I went to sleep, and evidently the Packers. I hate the Packers.
I hate the Packers. I hate the fans. That's my problem. I talk about this all the time.
We should have a deal where we list off all the teams that we hate. Texas A&M winning yesterday was like glorious. That was glorious. I don't even.
I'm gonna have a different podcast.
Who the heck cares about Texas A&M for crying out loud?
I'm gonna
they beat Alabama.
I'm a different podcast this week where I do European Minute, college football, and I dive into more stuff. This podcast dedicated only to NFL today.
I know, but still, the point
is being made.
Right.
Okay. All right.
There's teams that you just should hate.
And the Packers is one of them. It's mostly the fans.
Boston Red Sox
is definitely top. Yankees.
A little less.
A little less than the Red Sox.
Red Sox are the worst.
Packers are the worst.
Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State.
I mean, come on.
They're
everybody,
terrible.
Can we, on this podcast.
Especially these guys. Everybody hates Ohio State.
Ohio State. Oh my gosh.
I know. It's embarrassing.
Oh, it's painful.
We could do a whole other podcast on that. Anyway, not the point. All right, next game.
Why are we going so fast? Where do we got to go?
Because we got so many damn games.
Okay.
And I try to keep the podcast. This is kind of a running gag.
This is the best podcast that you've ever had.
I know, it is. But I always try to keep the podcast low on the time. And I always fail. And it's always...
Because people really need the info.
Well, they just don't care.
So you would say the people that are watching this have really full lives. They have places to go.
Correct.
And
my fans have lives. That's why they watch me.
Is it that, or is it the fact that they have really bad attention spans.
Bad attention spans.
Oh, okay.
Bad attention spans.
I just want to
that's
know
like
my audience.
30. I think it's 36% of my audience has ADHD.
Always know.
Anyway, all right.
36%. Wow, that was really specific.
All right. New Orleans at Washington. Okay.
New Orleans at Washington. Where the heck
The
is that?
Washington football team.
By the way,
that was at 12 o'clock.
I don't think that they should change the name. I love the name
Washington football
team.
The Red Hawks. The Red Tails.
That's terrible. Did you see what the Indians did? They call them the Guardians. Just call it the Cleveland baseball team. That doesn't. Think about it. It doesn't sound bad.
It's not too bad.
The Washington football team.
I think it's a terrible name, and I think they should change it to the Red Tails. But I didn't even
you're an idiot. That's just stupid. A red tail. What's it? That's
okay.
stupid.
All right. New Orleans at Washington.
No wonder nobody watches this. I'm sorry. That was mean. I'm sorry. Come on, man.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I still love
I
it.
respect your
I love
stupid
it, right?
opinion.
All right. New Orleans at Washington. Again,
You didn't look at the scores.
No,
did
I
you?
really
While you were hugging me, you didn't cheat.
no. I didn't cheat.
All right.
All
right.
Roll back the tape. I again love a good home dog. Washington's got a good defense.
Washington was at home.
Washington's at home. Love a good home dog.
Yeah.
I took Washington plus 2.5.
Jeez. Okay. You took 2.5 with Washington.
Yeah, I don't
football
like.
team. How do you feel about it? You feel confident?
You never
Good
feel
about
good. You never feel
No,
good.
but you felt good about the Titans. I mean,
I felt that was a lock.
lock. Compared to the Titans.
Jacksonville Jaguars, grit and grind. Don't worry.
That one was easy.
That was easy. That was easy money.
But you feel a little less on this. So if I
Yes.
told you got 2.5 and you got the football team.
Yes.
And they scored 22 points.
That's a lock. I won that easy.
You won that easy.
I would guarantee that I won
All right.
that easy.
Final score: Saints 33,
Shut the front door.
Washington 22. Yeah.
Shut the front door. Really?
Hey man.
Oh my gosh.
Jameis Winston
He's the greatest. He's the GOAT.
kind of went crazy there. I
Eating
think.
W's.
I think
Okay.
he had a pretty big game from what I can tell. I don't know.
All right. So I think these games have ended. The afternoon games have ended. Okay.
All right. Yes, they have.
Chicago at Las Vegas. I think
Chicago at Las Vegas.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Very
Okay,
interesting.
I'm watching this.
I think Las Vegas is very overrated. I don't think they're that good. I think the Bears are better. The Bears are who we thought they were. I think the Bears are better than what you think. I like Justin Fields. I don't even know if he played today. I don't even know who started, but I'm assuming that. I'm taking the Bears plus 5.5.
Okay, so Raiders have Carr,
Correct. And they have Gruden.
who's in all kinds of trouble.
Correct.
And so you got the Bears in 5.5, and the Bears scored 20 points.
Oh, that's a win because they've got a good defense.
They do. The Raiders only scored 9 points.
Wait, I'm high-fiving about the Bears winning. Wait, what am I...
Yeah, I know, that's
what,
bad.
That's really bad optics.
That's really bad. All right, let's take it
Okay,
back.
let's take it back.
Take
Hold
it.
on, you guys.
There you go. Like that was like it was really cool. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. All right. So yeah, Bears.
Yeah, okay,
But you know, let's pause here. Okay, so
It's about making money, right? It's about making money for my
well,
fans. And
it's
all that
worth it to hate the Packers. It's really not worth. It doesn't matter that you don't.
Right.
You know, like hating the Bears is kind of a waste of energy.
Yeah, what have they done?
So I don't mind.
They've won.
I don't
one
mind that you
thing
gave me a
ever,
high five. It would be bad if you gave me a high five that the Packers won.
which I never will do.
Okay.
And there have been pictures that were leaked.
Hating the Bears is not.
There was pictures that were leaked of me going to a Packers game and wearing Packers stuff. I'm just saying that those were leaked earlier this week. It's not. I perish the thought too. Okay, Cleveland at the Chargers. I don't have the
Can
spread
I tell
here.
the whole audience about my theory about State Farm Insurance fixing the games for the Packers? Can I put that in here? Okay, forget it. Forget I said
We'll put
anything.
a bit. Hey, Dad,
State Farm is
Dad,
there.
Dad,
Forget I said anything.
Dad, don't tell anybody on the podcast. But if you say that, then they're gonna find us, and then they're gonna shut it down.
Close the shutters. Please. Holy cow. Call the cops.
Look out.
All right,
Look
here
out.
we go.
Okay. Cleveland at the Chargers. Okay.
Cleveland at the Chargers.
I don't have a spread for this because I bet Cleveland as the underdog money. I just picked them to win, even as the underdog. I'd even take the spread.
You picked the Browns flat to win.
Flat to win.
What was the spread?
I don't know what the spread is off the top of my head.
Okay.
I don't have
Oh,
that.
yeah,
okay. But
you just picked the Browns to win.
correct.
Wow.
I know.
All right. So the Browns. How about this? The Browns scored 42. How about that? Were they the underdog? They would have been the underdog. They were on the road.
Yeah.
They scored 42.
Holy cow.
And they lost by 5.
What?
Yeah, 47 to 42. Who's playing defense in that game? This was like the Arkansas-Mississippi game.
Yeah, right.
And I was watching that game yesterday. And what was the other game that was going on?
I was at a tailgate, and we were watching.
There was another game going on.
Texas and Oklahoma.
Oh my God!
We call those,
nobody punted.
In the gambling business, you would call those. We call those system overs. You just bet the over. You don't even know what you don't even know. You don't even know.
47-42 Chargers.
Okay. Wow. All right. So then we've got 2 more games.
Yeah.
Giants at Dallas.
Right.
I hate the Giants. I love Saquon Barkley. At Dallas -7. I took Dallas -7 at home. I like Dak Prescott. I think they're going to win the NFC East. And I hate to say this, but they could make a run and not win the Super Bowl, but maybe rival the Rams. Go ahead. Tell me what the score was.
The score was 44-20.
Wow, the Cowboys won by a lot.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, of course they
Now,
did. Yeah, of course they did.
The key on this is you got to check out the highlight because what's his name? Jones for the Giants. Wasn't that the quarterback?
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
He got hit so hard in the head. He was going and he almost fell over walking back.
No
he didn't know
way.
where he was. It was rather upset.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, he got up and everybody knows.
Oh my gosh.
He couldn't walk. Right.
Oh my gosh.
It was he got hit, and it wasn't even an illegal.
Really?
It wasn't
It was
even
just a clean hit?
It was just a happens.
Damn.
Yeah, just a random thing. He's trying to get in, stretching for the goal line, and
just a football play, and he got hurt.
It's troubling.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
to see that brain damage, but he's in good company with all of us.
But I won my bet. That's what's important. Anyway,
44-20.
Okay, last game.
Yep.
I'm from Arizona.
We should have been more organized to
we're
finish on a high note. When we're down to the Cardinals and the 49ers.
Hold on. We're gonna end on the Cardinals, and then we're gonna have last thought. Then we're gonna have last thoughts on the Lions. Okay.
Okay. Great. I'm preparing some material right now.
Okay. Good. San Francisco at Arizona. I'm a big Arizona guy. That's where I live. Right.
Yes.
I had friends that went to the game.
San Francisco at Arizona. All right. Okay.
And even as an Arizona Cardinal guy, not a fan, just a guy that just happens to just a guy. I feel like that's
What is the difference between it?
Thank you for asking. Good question. I feel like there's fans who are have podcasts that nobody listens to. So
those are the people who have slightly mental disorders.
Right. Those are diehard. Then we've got fans who just watch every game, and then we've got guys
who fall asleep on the couch while they watch the game.
Correct. And then we've got guys who wear the shirt and say, if they're on, I'll root for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Then there's
That's
people
what I'm
who
a guy.
Then there's people who like opera and stuff like that.
Yeah,
those guys would be like miscellaneous.
Those guys
who got no idea the Super Bowl's even on.
Right. And
my brother, for instance.
Right, and we call those people happy.
Right. My brother he's a happy guy. Not knowing. I would think that he's upset about other things.
Yeah, what are you getting upset about?
He's upset about
politics. What the Rodrigo guy from the opera didn't sing well. How do you get upset about that? Right. Okay.
Which happens.
No, but you can't get upset. You know what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised, man.
You think people get upset at the opera when the guy sings?
If you're throwing down $500 for an opera ticket, you're
I don't know. You kind of understand.
Anyway.
How can you tell?
By the way, listen to the Queen's aria from the Magic Flute by Mozart. It's brilliant. Anyway, even if you don't like opera, just trust me. It's really good.
Okay.
You'll know it when you hear it because you've heard it before. It's really good. The Queen's aria. Look it up.
I'm just gonna let you go, I guess. Okay.
No, it's good. I mean, it's just.
This is the type of thing we get with you on the podcast. We get masochists. We get the past.
Yeah,
you bring a whole other flavor.
What can I say? So
Magic
Flute. Okay. Mozart Queen's aria. Check it out.
Okay, San Francisco at Arizona. San Francisco plus 5.5.
So you took San Francisco plus 5.5.
Even though I'm an Arizona guy.
All right, so you're gonna love. So you got.
So if San Francisco.
Right.
If San Francisco.
Where are you at in your record right now?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
I lost count, but it's really good. I've got a couple losses.
Right.
I lost the Cleveland Browns.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, who cares?
All right, so you got San Francisco in 5.5 points.
Right. My dream would be that San Francisco loses by 3 points.
How do you feel right now when I tell you that the Cardinals only scored 17 points?
Damn, they lost. No chance. The defense is not.
You think the Cardinals lost?
I think the Cardinals
and that you
lost.
won the bet.
I think, yeah.
That's where you're at.
Yeah.
And I tell you.
As a Cardinals guy, I'm sad, but as a guy who just made money.
Final score from Arizona. The Cardinals 17 and the 49ers 10. Put that in your pipe.
Wow.
And
Arizona's still undefeated.
Right.
Wow. All right, well, those were the games, Dad. Last thoughts, final thoughts. First off, a little housekeeping. We'll be doing another podcast later this week. We've got a vlog coming out this week. I went to the Nebraska and Michigan game, and I got a lot of flack for that. I got a lot of flack for rooting for the Huskers.
Be easy on them. I mean,
It's hurt.
We're Detroit fans.
Yeah,
and
it's hard.
My other kid went to Michigan State, and our heart is in the state of Michigan.
Really,
but we're not Michigan fans.
It hurt. It hurt a
We
lot.
hate Ohio State. That's good.
That's good.
We're all Detroit though.
Right.
All the immigrants, all the Gorlets, they all came through Detroit and Toledo. We're all Detroit people.
Exactly. Through and through. We had somebody live on the
the Michigan Wolverines.
We had somebody live on 9 Mile, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, exactly. We're
Right,
Detroit through.
Grandma Joy.
Yeah.
Did.
Anyway.
Listen to the Red Wings games back when she was a little girl. Listen to Gordie Howe.
Exactly.
On the radio. Well, Gordie Howe was playing.
Right, we're right. So I got a vlog coming out later this week. I'm going to be doing another podcast talking about college football and everything else, a European Minute. Final thoughts from you.
About the Lions?
Well, first off, how was your debut? Your debut on the podcast. I thought you killed it.
I brought a lot to the table.
I thought you brought a lot of energy.
I don't know how you do this without me, quite honestly. Am I right?
All right, final thoughts on the Lions.
All right, here's
1917. Good movie. 1917.
Great movie.
Great movie. So they
check
lose,
that out.
Yeah,
That's one of the best war movies ever made.
So they lose 1917. Dan Campbell's crying. Are you buying that he's crying? Like, is it a real cry?
Okay, here's my.
Because I don't know this.
You're not going to see me for a long time. So
maybe.
Who knows? All right, you lost 1917. Here's the deal. You outbid nobody. You outbid nobody to hire this guy. Okay? No one else wanted this guy to be your head coach. Okay? You outbid no one. You were in competition with no one to have this guy be your head coach. You're 0-5. You lost 19-17 to a Vikings team who can't beat me and 10 other guys. And he's crying after the game. Are we surprised? You outbid. No one wanted this. When you hired Dan Campbell, Dan Campbell, it's going to be great. We're going to bite kneecaps. Literally, there was not one person on the planet. Where did he come from? The Saints? The Saints were like, great, let's get another tight ends coach. Wasn't that what he was doing?
That's what he was.
So, look, people, this is a disaster. This is going to have to go up in a few levels to get to disaster. I mean, seriously, I'm not even being funny here. I'm actually not. I am so sick to death of the Lions.
Yeah,
I love them. I root for them like crazy. I have so many great memories of watching the Lions on Thanksgiving and all this kind of stuff.
But this is ridiculous.
Here's my butter stain on my shirt.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
You outbid. No one wanted this guy as a coach, and now we're surprised that he's 0-5. And not only 0-5, you lost to San Francisco, who's terrible.
You lost to the Bears, who you should have beaten.
The Bears are terrible. The Vikings, I don't think the Vikings are any good. I don't follow this like you do, but I know these teams aren't. Imagine if you had to go. I watched Tampa Bay today, Pierce. Tampa Bay would kill the Lions.
They would.
Because the Dolphins are better than the Lions, and the Dolphins were just clocked in that.
I know. And honestly, I don't know what to say. We're 0-5, and I don't see another win on our schedule.
Well, I mean, I think with the Bears,
Bills.
I think you'll figure somewhere in here you'll beat somebody. Will sleepwalk through. You'll get the Vikings at home. You'll get
Yeah.
the Bears. Somebody will sleepwalk along.
Thanksgiving.
You'll be. But you're looking honestly, guys. We're looking at 3-14. I would think the over and under. What's the over and under on the wins this year?
This year was
how about
3.
that for a debate? You
I
guys
would-
could have that debate on another show.
I would
if I put it at 3.5. If I put the over and under on 3.5, I don't see him winning 4 games.
Neither do I.
I don't see this coach having the capacity to do that.
Neither do I.
So there you go.
Honestly, I've
And
got
they hired the coach before the general manager. Who does that? Doesn't make any sense. Isn't that right? That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're the general manager. Here's your coach, this moron. What was he coaching for the Saints?
Tight ends. He tight
tight
ends.
ends. He wasn't even a coordinator. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I don't know how you can.
I mean, I can. I'm a minister. I preach sermons. I run a church. I could be 0. I can get you 0-5, and with no hope.
I know.
That's crazy.
And you guys think that I'm crazy. And
Well-
this is how I grew up. All
Okay,
right.
so you guys got this podcast. So the podcast is a deal. You're doing the podcast,
Right.
but they're interacting with you.
Yeah.
And you're doing all this. They call you an idiot. And
Yeah.
you love being.
And I love it.
I don't know what went wrong,
I know.
but you enjoy that. But somehow you enjoy that, which is great. But you guys got to understand, this is not going anywhere. This not the podcast. Podcast is great.
Thank you.
The
Thank you.
podcast is great, but I mean, the Lions, guys. What's the highest you can hope for in 5 years? There's another question for you. What is the highest we can hope? Do you think that we will be 500 in one of the next 5 seasons, including this one? Would it be 4 years? No way. No.
And that's how I'm gonna end the podcast. Quite honestly, there's no other.
I'm hopeless. I have no hope.
Thank you for coming.
You've broken my spirit. You know, I was happy before I started this podcast. What did you do to me? Why did you do this to me? Now I'm all depressed. I got a butter stain on my shirt. You know what's really bad about that stain, Pierce? Look at that stain. Can you see that? It's not that I have a stain, it's the size of the stain. That's a guy who ate a lot of butter. Look at that. What is that? That's a guy who's headed for a massive coronary.
I don't know.
That's butter.
I've got
on the
it.
cob.
Thank you for listening to Detroit Pierce podcast. God bless. Go Detroit Sports.